Hey, so today we're going to talk about 2010. Which is crazy. 2010 was like wild. A bunch of stuff happened in 2010. So, let me just, it needs to be an apostrophe there. So pretty much like what happened in the 2010s? 2010s, like as a senior in high school, or like a lot of other high
That was our
schoolers,
whole childhood.
like that was our whole childhood. Like how old am I right now? I don't know. 17. I was 7 when 2010.
And in the next decade, that's when we're gonna start college
Yeah.
and start working and maybe even having our own children. That's crazy.
Anyway, if you're thinking back to like the 80s and the 90s, you think like fads of the 80s and fads of the 90s. But like the 2010s, it's like every single year or every 2 years there was like a completely different fad.
Different trends like from the past started coming back.
Yeah,
like the
80s and
90s
90s fashion.
80s.
Can we talk about this? Everything is in cycles. Like they were like the 90s was a repetition, was repeating the 70s.
Like
everything's
this.
coming back. Like this, right. Fila,
Mom
like really.
jeans.
Wait, am I supposed to?
Marshall's brand started getting like when Crocs got popular, that was a 2010 thing. Because Crocs
Crocs
used
were
to be,
never popular.
when I was a kid, we used to go to Marshall's and buy Crocs. Skechers is coming back. Skechers was big as in the 90s. People like the clunky Skechers, and now like the style.
Yeah, or like what are like dad shoes, like those Fila, like
I don't like them.
I don't like those either.
The idea of like fandoms and like stan culture. No.
Like the whole Stan. Actually, I know the history of Stan. Eminem had a song called Stan by Dido. He had the song with Dido called Stan.
saying this?
And pretty much
I know.
in the song. That's all I have to say. Fellas.
Ooh, let's do the one we were talking about before.
2012. 12, 21, 12.
We were supposed to be dead.
We literally.
Doomsday.
We were supposed to be gone.
I was the only person in my family who believed it.
I believed
and
it
that's
too.
because I was a
I
child.
remember I was at school and I looked up. I was like, why aren't we dead yet?
Because I was like, maybe it's not gonna happen at midnight. So I was on edge that whole day. Like that
Edge?
whole edge.
Edge?
Edgy. Okay.
What
Next
was
one.
helping?
I say a lot of stuff. I'm a talkative person. My bad.
We were just talking about this in Mr. Gleason's class.
Oh yeah.
Is it around the tube or the U?
It's around the tube. It's around the tube.
Do you remember like all the, like, it's a form of like social media that we don't really like even think twice about.
Yeah.
Like it's just like we're watching these people live their lives.
Family YouTubers, like
That's how like they make their income.
that's how people like whole families make their income on this.
Vlogging wasn't more prevalent until later on in this decade.
YouTube used to just be a place where you posted funny
Like
videos.
remember the Charlie Bit My Finger video?
Yeah.
That video wasn't even like monetized. Can you like believe that?
Imagine how much if that video was monetized.
I think it's monetized now, but when it first came out, it wasn't.
Instagram was founded in 2010.
Like there were no videos on Instagram. It was strictly pictures, and like we didn't know about like Visco or like any editing apps, and we just used those ugly.
Oh, the
Instagram-
filters that they gave us.
Valencia. That was my favorite.
Guys, I got chalk on the floor.
Shame on you.
No.
But yeah, Instagram, it used to
The
have
whole
like the
social
retro
media-
camera.
When Instagram copied Snapchat, and everyone was like, no one's gonna use Instagram stories. Everyone's gonna stay on Snapchat, and now everyone uses Instagram stories instead of Snapchat.
Well, I still use Snapchat. And like on like a more serious note, like when we're in the textbooks, they're not gonna know about Instagram. They're not gonna talk about.
Yeah.
But they are gonna talk about like the school shooting era.
Sandy Hook was in 2012, and the March for Our Lives was in 2018. So it took 6 years for us to actually start fighting back about that.
Going back to social media, like that has played a big part with like shootings and everything because people are more aware of like what's happening, especially like on Twitter because it has like its moments thing.
Exactly.
Like you can have like real time like discussion between like everyone and everyone's voicing their opinion. So yeah.
All
Black
those
Lives
really-
Matter started 2013.
Like the Black Lives Matter is literally like a civil rights.
It's
type of
crazy.
thing, and it's like it's cycling it over and over again, and nothing is getting done. And it kind of just makes me think like, when is something going to get?
I think that once you're digitalizing everything, it's harder to actually do stuff. I think people are mistaking like social media awareness for actual like activism, and it's not the same thing. Please.
This decade was our youth. The next one is when we're gonna be able to do more because
Yeah.
we'll be
Yeah.
of age. I mean, yeah, we're young. People don't take us seriously. That's why. Okay. The fun stuff.
Fun stuff. What happened?